We are live! Welcome to Super Rockstar Superheroes, now fortified with real fiber.
Actually, I'm drinking water with fiber in it.
Yeah, there you go. I called it. I didn't even know that shit. Fucking mental connection here. And I completely forgot to delete the videos I've uploaded to YouTube off of my phone, so I hope I don't run out of space here.
You did delete some videos like a few days ago.
I'm talking about the ones I just chopped to upload today. I forgot to delete them before this. So, yeah, let's waste more time with this video because, yeah, I have plenty of space. Whatever. Anywho, we're not going to worry about that. So, yeah, what are we munching on today? We got some dang wangs.
Jamie made. They are so good, guys. Oh, look at that shit. Oh.
Deep fried these for the 4th, and I was worried they were going to come out bad because I cooked them more than most places do, and they were super crisp, and I was like, oh, they're going to be all dry and nasty, but actually they are fucking
Oh, I didn't say it.
They are bomb.
I forgot to say it.
Uh-oh. She's making some cornbread.
I'm making some cornbread. We're going to do 25 as the max.
Do some bomb-ass wings.
Hi, Stephanie.
What up, Steph? So what we got today?
Huh?
Today we're going to talk about something that people love to build up. People love to say, love to hear. Everyone's always seeking love. But more than anything, they want unconditional love. They want someone who loves them no matter what, unconditionally. Someone they love unconditionally. And I'm here to tell you that is a load of bullshit.
Man, it kind of means that you have very low Is it low standards, I guess?
Well, it depends on what you mean.
Or high?
If you want someone you love unconditionally, I think you have very low standards because you'll love them no matter what they do. If you want someone to love you unconditionally, then you have super high standards that can't possibly be met. Because people, there's no such thing as unconditional love. You know what unconditional love means? An abusive relationship. The essence of sadomasochism, as Christopher Hitchens put it when talking about the relationship between people and God, if such a God were to exist. Let me finish my wing real quick. You say something to him.
These wings are so good.
That'll work.
Guys, I mean, there were a lot of wings, but like we have 7 left. Plus, we have watermelon from the Watermelon Festival.
Oh yeah, Watermelon Festival over in Sylmar. It's beautiful. It's a lot of fun.
Hi, Melanie.
What's up, Melanie? How's it going? Come eat some wings with us.
Woo!
Anyway.
So let's go ahead and get into the article, just in case, like...
Well, let me explain.
Oh, okay.
When you love someone unconditionally, just think about what that means. You love them no matter what they do. And how many times do you see people get in a relationship, one person in the relationship becomes abusive, and the other person keeps going back. They still love them. They love them unconditionally. That is the seed, thank you, of an abusive relationship, is to say you love them unconditionally. I mean, you shouldn't put up with that. There's always... We say we love someone unconditionally. Really what we mean is we know they'd never do something like that. When you know someone wouldn't do that, you don't love them unconditionally. You just know they're not that sort of person. It's a different thing. But to actually love someone unconditionally, all that does is open you up for abuse. You have to have conditions that you will not be abused, you will not be degraded, you will not be tortured, you won't have someone sticking their thumb up your butt all the time unless you're into that sort of thing, whatever. But, you have to have things you won't stand for. That's what standards are. And if you want someone to love you unconditionally, you're a fuck nut. I mean, you've got some sort of arrogance on you to think that no matter what you do, that person's still gonna love you. Fine, become a serial killer and kill every person that person has ever loved. Kill their whole family. Yeah, see if they still love you. Yeah, if they do, then they're a psycho, and so are you because you just killed all those people. So, two psychos together. Hey, maybe I found a way that it works. I hope no one ever finds out that something works like that. That'd make for an interesting romantic horror comedy movie, maybe.
Would that be a good relationship though? Because you know how they say opposites attract.
I mean,
but then there's like two serial killers going together.
I don't think yeah, killing people serves for a good relationship. No. Let's get to the article. What article do we have here?
We have something by Sarah Ellis. 5 signs your significant other doesn't love you unconditionally. So be careful with your heart.
Okay, I'll start off right here. Here's a sign that your partner doesn't love you unconditionally. Honey?
Excuse me.
I do not love you unconditionally. I don't.
I don't either. I love you. No, fuck that shit. No.
I love you completely. I love you wholeheartedly. I love you all the way through. I love you for who you are. You are my favorite person. But I do not love you unconditionally because the condition is that you remain who you are, and who you are is what you do. If you stop doing what you do, or you start doing other things that are unacceptable, like if you become abusive, or you know,
if I do something just out of character,
just
that
become
you
a
know,
bum
yeah,
or something like that.
You know me well enough to know, okay, you're doing something different. You better change.
If you do stuff, if you change and start doing stuff like that that's unacceptable, you're no longer the person I fell in love with, and so I'm out. I'm out.
Come here.
You know, that is the big difference there. The condition is that, you know, they keep doing what they do. They don't start abusing you or taking advantage of you or neglecting you, you know, stuff like that. You know, like when people...
What is that?
People stop catering to their partner and all that. It's like, no, you got to keep doing that shit. You don't just do it in the honeymoon phase and then after you get married, okay, I don't have to do anything anymore. That doesn't work. Present who you are before you get married. Say, this is who I'm going to be for the rest of our lives. Do we actually want to do this?
Yeah.
Be who you're going to be.
Okay. Loving someone when they're at their best is easy. But when things inevitably get more challenging, you start to see the true depth of someone's affection for you. Everyone wants a partner who loves them without expectation or judgment and who sees them for who they truly are.
Wait, loves without expectation or judgment?
I'm kind of not cool with that line.
It's like, yeah, you should expect them not to abuse you.
I was like, well, you expect them to help out with bills.
Yeah,
you expect them to help out with a home. You expect them to
be courteous, be kind, be affectionate. You can have expectations. It's one thing to have unreasonable expectations, absolutely. And the same thing without judgment.
Oh, I can judge the fuck out of you if I want.
There is no such thing as a judgment-free zone, and there shouldn't be.
I was like, you judge me, I judge you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, judgment is a healthy thing. I mean, there are people that just go around criticizing everyone, all that, those assholes, sure. But to have no judgment whatsoever, it's like, that means you're an idiot. That means you're a fool. That means
I'm not wearing my shirt.
Oh, you're not wearing your shirt. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's okay.
And I even thought about that, and I was going to remind you about it. But anyway. You should be able to judge when someone is doing something bad, you know, and, you know, like we've said before, don't nag them, but it's okay to bring it up.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you've got good reasoning behind it. If you're just being an asshole, I get that, you know. There's a difference between being an asshole and exercising good judgment. But to say without judgment, I really hate that crap.
Okay. But a love story like that doesn't come around every day. The signs your significant other doesn't love you unconditionally are subtle, but they're worth looking out for. You want to protect your heart to avoid misaligned expectations in a relationship.
As Jim Jeffries once said in one of his specials,
Oh, there he is.
he says, "Oh, my mother says, Jim, I love you. I love you unconditionally. I love you no matter what you ever do." And I just think, what if I cut off one of her tits?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. That one's hilarious.
Exactly. I mean, there's no such thing as unconditional love.
Unconditional love means you're willing to stick by someone's side through thick and thin, and you believe the relationship is worth fighting for when things get tough. Okay, I'm fine with that, but I don't think unconditional love is correct.
That's not unconditional love. That's just not, that's just not being a pansy and throwing the baby out with the bathwater just when bad things happen.
I don't think that's what